Hey, today I'm talking about these boots from Craft and Glory. Craft and Glory is a boot manufacturer from India, and they've been gaining a lot of attention, positive attention, over the past year or so. I first heard about them from Dale's Leatherworks, and he spoke really highly of them. They looked great. And then my friend Paul ended up getting a pair, and he told me that they are indeed legitimately amazing boots. And what stands out at first is definitely going to be the price. These are Goodyear welted, and they come in at only 295 Canadian, which I think is around 225 US. Just an unbelievable value. I went for the hiking boots. They're built on a full lug outsole. The heel stack has a few leather lifts, which I always like the look of. As mentioned, they're Goodyear welted. Like many Red Wings, there is no leather insole here, but you do have a cork footbed, a steel shank for support. There's a 10-ounce veg tan leather insole, which is removable, so you can swap it out if you don't like it. But I'm finding it very comfortable, so I'm going to leave it in there. There is a veg tan welt, a really thick 5-ounce full grain buffalo hide upper, which feels tough but also has a really nice soft hand to it. I'm a big fan of this buffalo hide. I'm assuming it is a locally sourced and tan leather, and I can tell they've taken a lot of care in selecting quality leathers for the boots. The hiking boots are fully lined as well, so they're going to work well in a cooler climate like what I have here in South Central Ontario. The tongue is fully gusseted. The hardware looks good, doesn't give me any cause for concern with longevity. Time will tell there, but I will, do an update on these over time just to see how they're holding up. There's a padded collar and a leather pull tab. The quality control on these might be the most surprising thing for me, especially at this price, but just for footwear manufacturing in general. It can be really tough to, make things perfect, but the stitching on these is all tidy and even. I haven't found any issues anywhere. I had to look really close to even see where the welt joint is and where the stitch overlaps because it's just so carefully done. In terms of sizing, they were very responsive with sizing questions. They had even went off some foot tracings I emailed with measurements marked off. They ended up recommending an 8 UK, which is, equivalent to a 40 European size, which is true to size for my Brannock. I'm a 9E doubly Brannock, and often an 8.5 wide works best, but 9D or standard width works well for me too in most cases. I can't speak to the other boots, but the hiking boots fit me really well, and they're comfortable in the forefoot. I have a higher instep as well, and that area is comfortable on these. They do also have wide widths available, so if you have other boots like Red Wings, Canada West, Grant Stone, etc., just order your usual size and you'll be good to go. They have some other products that I'm really curious about. They've got bags, backpacks, belts, some really nice looking shoes as well. So if you have any of those products, I'd love to hear your experience with them. I'd love to try them out, but there's only so many things I can cover here. So those are the Craft and Glory hiking boots. This is the vintage brown leather again, which is a full grain buffalo hide. My first impressions have been super positive. Stay tuned for an update in a few months. I'm going to make sure to wear these as often as possible and then post some updates. I did put a link in the description in case you want to check them out, or feel free to ask any questions in the comments in case I missed any information, and I will do my best to answer. Okay, thanks so much for watching.